Hardcore.
You don't give a fuck, but then you got triggered and made a party.
You're getting triggered.
How are you
made
talking
a party,
about not being
invited
upset?
us to it, and then proceeded to be racist to our British friends.
How?
My ego. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself if you're gonna talk about ego. Fucking hell. What haven't you boasted about? I can't list the fucking anything because of how large the fucking list is. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yeah, because there's too many to fucking label, that's why.
You can't handle it.
Oh my god.
And here we are going back to being quiet, yeah. I should just expect this more often at this point. Because you're sweating your ass off.
You can't walk and chew gum at the
kill.
same time, as you would say.
What?
Yeah, you started stuttering. It's not hard to be fair.
Bro.
It's called common fucking sense of how to do it.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. We're arguing with a fucking child.
Or address them one by one like a fucking smart person should do.
Is that what you got told in English class?
Have you not heard of addressing them every single point singularly? Hello?
This man's like, oh my god, in English class they told me to do that, so that means everywhere, I go, we have to avenge 3 points, and then they have to bring it up, and I'm always right, because, you know, I'm a retard, and I'm in my mom's basement. Yeah. You're literally, you know how I know you're weird? You're literally complaining that people have friends. You're literally complaining that we have friends, bro. You're like, oh, these damn youngsters, man, these fucking youngsters. Alright. I'm a coward.
Real life confidence, but I've got a job. Where's your life going to, buddy? Staying in your mum's basement? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he is. He is, bro.
Yes, you do. Don't fucking lie to me.
That's why you invited me to the party when you got smacked. That's why. Well, you were saying okay, so is Star Wars real life though? Is Star Wars real life though?
Doesn't mean
Is Star Wars real life though? Is Star Wars? No. Answer the question. Answer the question. Is Star Wars
real life?
Okay, I knew you swung that way. I knew you swung that way. It's okay, man. Don't get your hopes up, though. All right, what did you say? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah.
Why are we back to killing people?
That's not what he said. That's not what he said. He said that if you don't like the game, then just don't play it. But if you're gonna play the game, then you just gotta deal with the mechanics.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
You're a
psychopath. You're relating murder. You're relating murder to a teen-rated game.
You're comparing a game to manslaughter. What the fuck?
Hold on. Let me state this real quick, guys, so I can get this right from him.
Manslaughter's an accident.
Manslaughter is not an accident.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Have you heard of being charged with vehicular manslaughter then? It's when you purposely go and kill someone with your fucking car.
No. You don't get to say that because you literally brought the topic from Star Wars
to real life.
You
literally brought the topic from Star Wars to real life.
Get to say
your whole argument right now is, oh,
real smart of you, bucko.
If it shouldn't be done in real life, it shouldn't be done in the game. You shouldn't. If that's the case, you should go out and murder someone in real life if you can hook swing someone in a game.
Bro, like,
think about that.
Weirdo. Like, you're the one kid that just sits in the back of the class. You're the one kid that just sits in the back of the class and just fucking like says like, yeah, I got a gun in my backpack. You better not fucking mess with me, man. No, you don't.
Not really.
When you talk shit, that's when you lose respect.
When you talk shit, that's when you lose respect
like
from the community.
When you talk shit, that's what happens, bro.
No. Ask every single
What's
community.
a bully? What's a bully? What's a bully? What's a bully? Answer. What's
Ask
a bully?
every single gaming community. If you're
what's a-
doing
what's a-
what's the meta. No, listen.
We're timing
Here.
our shit. Oh yeah, we're all in the exact
You can
same
even
fucking
have- we're
room.
having
3
fun.
Americans and a Brit. Okay.
No, 2 Americans and 2 Brits.
Two Americans and 2 Brits then, my bad.
Don't forget about old Supercat.
I thought Supercat was American, honestly.
Nah, he's a Brit.
No,
I'm
didn't
taking much
realise.
offense to that.
He takes major offense to that. I don't think he left. I think he lagged out. Nah. Not actually. But
Yeah, his internet gone.
the internet service he has updates around this time. Almost every single day. But your whole argument
It's wrong.
is... What? Because a fictional universe in a video game is not the same as going out in real life and taking someone's life. No, it's not
it's
comparable. How is it comparable? How is it comparable?
You're killing people in this game and killing people in real life.
Okay, so you think when the developers of Fortnite put building in the game, they meant for you to be able to build a fucking 8-foot tower in the span of a nanosecond? You're the one acting like real life is a simulation. Bruh, this isn't fucking SAO, bruh. This isn't fucking SAO. This ain't where you kill someone in the game, they die in real life, you fucking retard. It's something made by a person. Nature of reality. The fact of consciousness and actually being alive.
The fact that... No, it's not.
What's the difference? One of them is fiction. This is... Don't know what you're talking about. The thing about being in our reality is that you're actually alive. You're not fake. If you die, there is no coming back. You die, that's it.
Okay, fine.
Tell that to people who've literally died and been revived and have said it's nothing but a black, empty void. When they flatlined. They flatlined.
Joker, this is just me saying, just because the mind might not be able to comprehend.
They literally
Turn it
flatlined. It's called they bring them back with defibrillators. They restart their fucking heart because it stopped. And when they die, they say it is a black void of nothing. My point is this was created by people for fun. You don't get a choice if you want to get on a game or not. You don't choose if you want to turn on a game. Think about that. I was off the game until my friends asked me if I wanted to get on, and I decided to get on with my friends because I ain't seen them in a while. That is a choice. So people don't get hurt and people don't die. So people don't get hurt or die. Okay, so if me and you were playing basketball, would you want me to come up, punch you in the face, and then take the ball from you? Would you want that? Does this game have rules? Does this game have a punishment system? Does this game have it where you're not supposed to play in a certain way? Does it tell you the way you're supposed to play? Does it give you a tutorial of a way you're supposed to play? No, it doesn't. See,
You can't even finish finish your goddamn sentence.
Nothing went behind this game. It went into the material that the game is based off of, the franchise the game is based off of, but nothing in this game ties to that other than the fucking characters swinging around their fucking lightsabers. That is the only thing that's the same. Yes, and I've literally told you. You say you've never seen anyone fly around. What about Maul's saber dash that he does? Not saber dash, saber spin. Yeah, his spin attack. People call it saber spin, saber dash, all sorts of shit. No, he actually does it in Clone Wars. He actually does it in Clone Wars. What about the saber throw? He does that in Clone Wars. That's all shit that they actually do. Them jumping around, they do that in Legends and in the comics. If you were a true Star Wars fan, you would know that. No, because you keep going back to the point that, oh, if it's not fucking, just because it's there doesn't mean you should do it. Okay, so if we were just a bunch, here, in a theoretical sense, if we were just a bunch of randoms, and one of us is getting jumped, and all of us help the dude who's getting jumped by 4 people, does that make us a toxic player? If 2 dudes are jumping one of our guys, and 3 of us come, and now we're jumping them, does that make us a toxic player for helping someone? That's what I'm asking, because that us playing like that on Jabba's Palace was you and your team were jumping our dudes, so we came, grouped up, got together so you'd stop jumping us, and worked as a team. Well, that's what everyone does in this game every single time. So do we. When we go against people who don't stick together, we normally play separately of each other and just hang out being in the same game and talking to each other, just chilling.
Joker.
Yes.
They both left.
Who did? Oh, he's still in the party. The only one that lagged out was Arla. Oh, you mean in the game?
Yeah.
I thought you meant in the, party.
No.
But, literally, the first game we got on, there was a Han Solo main, who was level 600, who only stuck by his team. And we were trying to be separate and actually play like we want to play, and it didn't work. So, we jumped. The next person after that was the exact same. Just because you're not like that doesn't mean the rest of your team's not. No, we jumped that. No, not indirectly. No. Okay, we're getting jumped. How do you expect countering being jumped by someone? Here, you keep wanting to pull this in the real life. If you're getting jumped in real life and you're with a group of your friends, would you want them to jump in and help you? Or would you want them to stay out while you're getting your ass beat? Yeah, but I'm coming into your philosophy. I'm coming into your way to make sense to you. No shit. I'm putting it in a way your dumbass will understand. You keep wanting to tie everything to real life, so I'm doing the same to you so you understand. Yes, it's not a perfect parallel because this is a game and that is real life. But I'm saying because you keep tying it to real life and being like, oh, just because you can do this in the game, does that mean you should go out and murder someone in person? I'm tying it, if you think about it, to the same philosophy you're using of why it's wrong, to show you why it is needed. Okay, my friend, in this game, we don't have a choice. In real life, we don't have a choice. Because your team started to jump. So we started to jump back. The only way to counter a jump is by jumping. Same here with all of us. That's the same here for all of us. So you want us to let our friend It's better to reach out and help people than to let them suffer. No. The point of Star Wars is that No. That's not the point of the scene. No. The point is to show the redemption from the dark side through love and compassion. That is the point of that. No, George Lucas, the creator of the fucking franchise, even said it is a story about love and compassion. Luke finds out, and when Luke finds out what the Force is actually about, after he redeems his father with love and compassion, he learns that dark and light need to coincide, in order to bring balance to the Force, which is the whole thing about the fucking prophecy of the Chosen One. No, I'll let you speak your point. And he never got the chance. It's light and dark coinciding. That is why Luke, in his new Jedi Order, when he rebuilt it after that scene, he teaches both light and dark, and not to fear the dark, but to embrace it, but not let it corrupt you. That's why he accepts attachment in his Jedi Order, and lets it be, instead of making it forbidden. That is the whole point of the Star Wars franchise. It's not the EU, it's actually part of George Lucas's material before he quit Star Wars and sold it to Disney. That's what he did. And when he did the comics that were canon until Disney wrote them off as non-canon, because Disney wants their creative freedom to make the shit fucking movies that they did, the whole point that he did is with Luke's new Jedi Order, because he didn't continue the series through movies, he continued it through comics. And the whole point exactly. It doesn't make them weak. It makes them strong. Okay, so you're telling me how much compassion Vader had for him, it made him weak. Then how was he able to defeat Palpatine, even though his suit is vulnerable to Force lightning? The only thing that gave him the power to defeat... It was because the Jedi Order didn't teach compassion correctly and didn't let it be, and they made it forbidden. When you make something forbidden, just like in the story with Adam and Eve, they're more willing to do it. You're not understanding the whole point of Star Wars. You're trying to get about the point of Star Wars, but you're not listening. How do you think all of us got so well in actual duels? When it's an actual duel against a lot of people, and we've run into some groups who are... There's some people that we've run into groups who actually fight one-on-one in 4v4s, and it's amazing when they do. And normally, it's the funnest time we'll have. But not everyone is like that. The only way to play and not just constantly get killed in this game over and over and over is to counter them with what they use, because it's the only way to beat it. If you try to use anything else against it, the game becomes not fun, because you're just steady getting jumped over and over and over. And then it makes you toxful and resentful like you are. And see, now you're agreeing with me. The only reason we do what we do is to help our friends. As you'd want to... Just like how you would want to bring it into real life with your steady way of saying, oh, it's like killing, when it's not. If we bring it into your light, if you're getting jumped, you didn't have the choice if you were going to get jumped or not. You're getting jumped and your group of friends is there. Would you want them to help you? Or would you want them to just watch you get your ass beat? The only reason we stuck together at the end is we were bored. The only reason we stuck together at the end is because that's what y'all were doing. Except for you. You were actually staying on your own. 3 of your team, Bosk, I don't know if you were the Bosk or not, but the Bosk, the Vader, and the Grievous, they never left each other. Every time we saw them, they were all together. Every single time we ran into one of them, the other two were there. They never left each other's side. Therefore, if you were trying to go on them one-on-one, it wasn't one-on-one. It was one-on-3. Just because you were off on your own doesn't mean they weren't. The reason why we jumped like that is because just because we saw you on your own, we didn't know if your teammates were behind you. We couldn't see through the walls. We didn't see what was there. So we assume when we see one of you, when the rest of your team is grouping up like that, that the rest of you are right behind each other. You see how that works? And when you assume there's more people there than there is, you send more people there. Just like in warfare. If you think there's more people there, you send more reinforcements. What? It's a group of friends having fun? You'd be surprised, it really doesn't. Because we did what we did, we probably won. Okay, so let's think about this in another way. If it's the meta of the game, and it's the way everyone plays it, why do you get mad at someone for playing it the way everyone plays it? That isn't why he was holding the block the whole time. If you were paying attention, when you and him were fighting, there was a Bosk behind shooting his block. If he let his block down for even a second, Bosk would have hit him multiple times. You see the issue there now? And then when y'all were light side, you mean rifle? That's Chewie. Bosk is the lizard. Chewie is the carpet. The carpet is... Nah. It's, Bosk is, Aim-In is a charge-up sniper that does a shit ton of damage if you hit a headshot. And his normal one is just like a hip-fire sniper. That does less damage. Chewie is the one that has the shotgun mode and then the rifle mode with like explosive rounds or whatever. But if he would have let his block down, he gets hit multiple times. Because the rest of your team is there attacking him while he's trying to just fight you. So how is he supposed to let his block down and be able to fight you? When he was Vader, every time we'd come to help him, there was 4 of you on him. If he lets down his block, that's 4 people now hitting him all at once. It only takes about 6 hits from a saber to kill a full health Vader. And there was 4 of you. You see why he has to hold block there? But when it's a one-on-one, he doesn't have to worry about other people. He doesn't need to hold block. That's why in a one-on-one, he is able to let go of block and actually duel. And if you look at whenever it comes... We weren't really. If you actually looked, we only won by like 5. And if you look whenever, like, Heroes vs. Villains pops up on the home screen, it literally says, take part in iconic duels. But everyone jumps. None of those are duels. A duel is a one-on-one. Nobody respects that. But in 2v2s, which, what's the proper name for it? I'm forgetting.
Hero Showdown.
Hero Showdown. Thank you, Supercat. In Hero Showdown, which we actually prefer to play, but we can't when we have 4 friends on,
We could.
everyone else is civilized. You actually get proper duels. You don't have to worry about being jumped, because actually, a lot of times, from what me and my friends have found out, it's actually more rare to get people who jump in 2v2s than it is to get people who are chill in 2v2s. But that's what we play when there's like 2 of us on and we want to play fun. What's chill? Actually doing respectful one-on-ones, and when someone gets defeated, the other person doesn't jump the last person remaining. They just let the full health person fight the full health person. It's actual one-on-ones instead of 2v2s. Jumping is what happens all the fucking time in Hero Showdown. Not Hero Showdown. Fuck, I mixed the names up again. Heroes vs. Villains. AKA just 4v4s, also known as Jump Squad 9000. But do you see why people have to play like that? Okay. As long as you understand, then I'm fine with it. And that was yes, that's when everything went to shit. And the reason why all of that shit happened is because EA didn't let DICE do what they properly wanted to do with this game. And it turned this game's 4v4 system into a literal shithole that is garbage to play if you're stuck with randoms. Heck, sometimes it's even garbage to play when you're in a group. A lot of times it's still garbage to play when you're in a group. It's just garbage in general to play. But now do you kind of get why... Hold on, you're lagging a little bit. You're like cutting in and out a little. fun fact about this game. He's gone.
You're streaming?
Oh yeah, I was streaming that whole shit. After he was like trash talking and shit.
Are you sure that you can even hear it?
Sadly, his mic is not on, but since I was repeating all of his points, you got the gist across that he was a racist cunt.
Yeah, it would have been a lot better if you actually fucking
It would have been a lot better
right.
if everyone could hear him. Well, I spelled it like that so YouTube doesn't instantly fucking, copy whatever the fuck hit my ass.
Copy.
Not copyright strike. Take my shit down.
I was gonna say.
I don't know the right terminology for it. It wouldn't be demonetized because none of my shit makes money. Just take my shit down. Strike it. That's what it's called. Strike it.
Yeah, they might give you a strike, but they probably wouldn't.
But that's why I spelled it wrong, so the YouTube robot thing doesn't detect that it's actually what it's supposed to be.
Algorithm?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I mean, doing that when you're a big YouTuber, I mean, it will filter out your videos on, like, to appear on, like, trending and whatnot.
Yep. No, it'll also do it to send you a strike if you say something bad in the thing.
Yeah, if you say something really bad in the video, but...
No,
just
nowadays,
swearing,
it's not even really bad. If you put, like, fuck in the title or cunt in it, you get your shit taken down and you get a fucking strike. It's dumb as hell. It is dumb as hell.
You get a channel strike.
Yep, and it is dumb as hell. Someone literally just put a P with an E and then another E in their title and they got their shit taken down.
Penal.
Like...
I might close Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah, here, let's go to the other party. I don't want to deal with that shithead no more. I proved my point. In fact, I'm gonna end my broadcast. Here, you start it while I end my broadcast. I can't see. He got booted?